Hello there, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
to our short festival cafe. I'm here today to talk very briefly about distractions in the young learner classroom. I'm Sarah Hillyard. I was born in Spain. I'm British. I live in Argentina. I've got a master's degree in teaching English to young learners from the University of York. I'm a teacher trainer, a materials writer, and ELT consultant. And a daughter. Over to you, Mum.
Thank you, Sarah, my daughter. Hello, everybody. My name's Susan Hillyard, and I was born in Liverpool, the UK. Many years ago. I got my degree from Warwick University, and I've been teaching for 50 years, if you can believe it, in 17 different countries altogether. That would include doing conferences, etc., in those countries. But I've taught for 5 years I've taught for many years in 5 different countries where I've learned a lot. And I basically think that it's very important in the primary classroom to use strategies. So this is what I'm going to be doing with you in my session on the 23rd of February with Sarah. And I'm going to be talking about what makes primary students tick these days. How do we get them going? How do we get them moving? And so I've got a lot of experience from my 50 years. And now I will pass over to Sarah to talk to you about what she's going to be doing.
So for my session at the Global Teachers Festival on the 23rd of February, I'm going to be talking about distractions. So what do we do with distractions in the classroom? Do we wait until they happen and then be reactive? Or do we anticipate? Do we plan? Then we have tools to battle distractions, get learners back on task. So I think you need both, don't you? It's great to have a plan, a strategy, but you also need to be prepared to be flexible and make quick on-the-spot decisions, because young children will always find something that you hadn't anticipated could become a distraction, like a pencil rolling off a desk or a fly in the classroom or a dead leaf. It could be pretty attention grabbing. So I've got 3 quick tips for you today. 1, and a really important one, I'm starting strong, have good classroom management strategies in place, like clapping and training your learners to clap back with a given rhythm, or raising your hand and waiting for everyone to imitate you. Or one that I really love is to use call and response exchanges, like hocus pocus, and your students reply,
everybody focus.
Very good, Mum. But there are still a few learners who are not with me. So what do? I repeat it again in a whisper. I say, focus, focus.
Everybody focus.
That gets the atmosphere to become calm and quiet, and your learners are now looking at you and concentrating on what comes next. No distractions. Another one. Hands on top. Everybody stop. So next we whisper. Hands on top.
Everybody stop.
Yes, that's right. 2, contrast. Contrast, change, novelty helps sustain attention and minimize distractions. It renews attention. So what you do is you plan some sitting and some standing, some calmness, some movement, some individual work, some group work. And when you do group work, always select pairs and groups wisely. Otherwise, learners themselves will become a distraction for one another. 3, my 3rd tip is use brain breaks to give your learners the opportunity to relax, to breathe, stir them up, get them energized. Either way you want to do it, that helps them to refocus. So do some jumping jacks or running in place, or deep breathing and stretches, or brain gym, lazy eights. Do you remember how lazy eights go, Mum?
I think so, but it'd be a good idea if you explained.
Okay, I bet you do know, but you're giving me a reason to explain this, aren't you? So this is how it goes. You extend one arm straight out in front of you, and in the air, you slowly trace the shape of a figure 8, focusing your eyes on your finger as you do it. Good. Now you do 3 8s with one hand, then 3 8s with the other. Then you clasp your hands together and you do it with both hands at the same time. Good. And then you can use any body part, like your nose. There you go. Or it could be your elbow or your knee or whatever you like. What color is your 8?
It's purple.
Ah, that's a gorgeous color. Very nice. So you can have them visualize their number 8s, and that will help them to do that figure in the air. Well, I could go on forever, but I'm going to save my many distraction busters for a whole new webinar that is coming up very soon on the 23rd of February. So over to you again, Mum.
Okay, thanks, Sarah. I enjoyed being your students. I'd like to talk to you about what makes primary students tick. And I've been into this for many years, 50 years, as I've already told you. And I've got a kind of package or 2 packages that I generally put together. And I'll be explaining those more fully on the 23rd of February. One is what I call the spice of ELT, and that is SPICE. S stands for social development. So as Sarah said, it's very important to let students do individual work, but it's also important to work in groups and in pairs. P for physical development. And this is when we teach them English language, body language, and we teach them to use their gestures correctly to go with the meaning. And we explain to them that it's very important to look at people in the eyes and to have your facial gestures being welcoming to other people. And then the I, everything that we do in English language should be based on intellectual thought. So I for intellectual development. It's very important that we underpin everything we're doing with some kind of challenging thinking, or as Sarah said, visualizations, because that is the C of my spice, where we use their imaginations and we develop their creativity. And so we're always introducing something creative into our lessons. And then E for emotional development. Our students, more than ever after the pandemic and all that we went through and they went through, they need this kind of emotional support in the classroom so that they can develop socially and emotionally. Some people call it social emotional learning, SEL, but I don't call it that. I call it SPICE because it's embedded in it. And then my other package is multisensory teaching and learning. I've always believed that babies were born to learn, not to be taught. In fact, babies learn more in their first 3 years of life than they ever learn afterwards. And how do they learn it? Through playing. And who do they play with? Their parents, their siblings, later on with their friends. And they know how to play. Play involves rules, and it involves games, and it involves role play as well. And so multisensory teaching involves all of these things together with the spice. So remember, babies were born to discover Babies were born to play. Babies were born to learn. And so I've got a lot of strategies. One of them I'm going to do now with Sarah, my daughter's student, and you can take this home with you and try it out. As we're on Zoom, I'm going to do it in a rather different way from the way I would do it in the classroom, but I'm sure that you can adapt it very, very easily. Sarah, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3. Blow your candles out. Very good. Yay. Sarah, do you like presents?
I love presents, and my birthday is coming soon.
It is coming soon. I'm getting ready for it. I've got a present here for you. I'm going to throw it to you. Are you ready to catch? Okay,
I'm ready.
Let me see your hands. Ready to catch? Okay, I'm going to throw it downwards as we're on Zoom. Okay, it may be heavy, so be careful. Ready, steady, throw. Oh, you got it.
I got it.
Was it heavy or was it light?
No, it's light, actually. I can hold it in one hand.
Oh, it's a small present. Okay, could you smell it? What do you think's inside it? Smell it.
No smell. Just the wrapping paper. No.
Oh, just the wrapping paper, smells of paper. Okay. Okay, can you put it to your ear and shake it? Can you hear what's inside?
Ooh, clinking sounds, like chains or metal or silver or gold, maybe.
Oh, can you guess what it might be?
Oh, I don't know.
No, don't tell us. Don't tell us.
Okay.
Open it, unwrap it.
Okay, I'll just put it on this table here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there's a little box with a bow on it.
Is there? Can you open the box? Open the box. Okay.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's a shiny bracelet with gold charms. Thank you. I love it.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Oh, it looks gorgeous on your arm. Beautiful. You don't wear bracelets very often, do you?
I don't.
It is
I might start wearing bracelets now.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sarah. Over to you.
Okay, so we're going to be doing much more on distractions and what makes students tick these days on the 23rd of February. So join us for more at the Macmillan's Global Teachers Festival.
And you can sign up at
macmillanenglish.com/GTF.
Thank you, Sarah. And you can sign up at different times. You can sign up at 10 UK time, 2 UK time, and 9:30 UK time. So we're catering for all the time zones in the world. So we'll see you on the 23rd of February for lots and lots of practical takeaways to your classroom the very next day if you want to try them out. All together now. Bye-bye, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
See you there.
See you there. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.